Hello everybody and happy Tuesday. Today we are also going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day by reading a little story called St. Patrick's Day by Gail Gibbons. And I'm going to read this because it has lots of information about the holiday and there's lots of things in here that I didn't even know. So let's go ahead and get started. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated each year on March 17th. This holiday is celebrated by the Irish and other people in many parts of the world. They honor St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. St. Patrick lived many years ago. He was born in Britain around the year 380 and raised in a Christian family. His parents didn't name him Patrick. Some people believe his name was Mayfield. Interesting name. While still a boy, he was kidnapped and brought to Ireland, where he was made a slave. His captors forced him to herd sheep. He prayed that someone would help him, and 6 years later, he escaped. After finally arriving back in Britain, he lived quietly, thought, and prayed. He realized what he wanted to do. He had dreams of returning to Ireland to teach the people about what had happened to him. He went to France to study religion, and in the year 432, the head of the Catholic Church, the Pope, named him Patricius, the Latin name for Patrick. He became a priest and then a bishop. At last, Bishop Patrick's dreams came true. He sailed back to Ireland and began preaching. He built churches and schools all over the country, and people noticed his kind ways and trusted him. Bishop Patrick spent the rest of his life caring for the Irish people. They loved this kind man. People honor Patrick on March 17th because he died on that date in the year 461. Later, the Catholic Church made him a saint, Saint Patrick. Today, many things are done to celebrate this holiday. People go to church to give thanks to St. Patrick for his work in Ireland. People have fun too. They dress in green to honor an ancient Irish custom. Hundreds of years ago, the people of Ireland would burn branches with green leaves during the month of March and spread the ashes in the fields to make them fertile and green. To wear green is to honor Ireland, the Emerald Isle. Do you wear green on St. Patrick's Day? Some people think it's so you don't get pinched. I don't like getting pinched. Decorations are put on the doors and windows. Shamrocks appear everywhere. The shamrock is a plant that has 3 leaves and looks like a clover. It is the symbol of St. Patrick as well as Ireland. Leprechauns are remembered on St. Patrick's Day too. Long ago, some Irish folk believed in these little magical creatures. It was thought that if you caught a leprechaun, you could make him lead you to a pot of gold. That would be really cool. Leprechaun comes from the old Irish word lecorpin, meaning wee one. People believed they were only as big as your thumb. That would be a very tiny person. There is also the shilliag, too. In Ireland, many years ago, there was an old oak forest called Shillilag. The Irish liked to own a sprig of shillilag, a short oak club, from the forest, and often people decorated them with green ribbons. The harp is one of the oldest musical instruments and has been popular with the Irish people since early times. It serves as another St. Patrick's Day decoration. On St. Patrick's Day, people may give cards to their families and friends. People also make cakes, cookies, and goodies to share with others. Some people give flowers, others wear green carnations or pin shamrocks to their clothes to celebrate the holiday. There may even be St. Patrick's Day plays too. Some families and friends have quiet times together in remembrance of St. Patrick, and often there are meals to share. St. Patrick's Day parties are also given too. It is fun to sing Irish songs, dance Irish jigs, and play some games. In many places, there are St. Patrick's Day parades. Flags flutter in the wind, pipers and fiddlers play Irish tunes, and there are lots of green hats, people in costumes, green banners, green clovers, lots and lots of green. The first time St. Patrick's Day was ever celebrated in the United States was in 1737 in Boston. Each year, the Irish and many other people love to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. For many people, it is a day for worship and for celebration, and, if you're not Irish, a day to feel a little bit Irish too. Okay, I hope you really liked learning about St. Patrick's Day as much as I did when we read that story. Go ahead and comment on Flipgrid and let me know, what do you do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, if you celebrate it? Or is there something that we read about today that you'd like to start doing? Let me know.